So I'm going to be showing you a $600 gaming setup featuring Kabylake and Pascal that's ready for 1080p 60fps gaming. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Now this is TeamOverclocked back at it, helping you out by showing you a great $600 full gaming setup. Now as the name implies, this is going to be great for gaming. In the latest AAA titles, you can hit around 40 to 60 FPS at 1080p low settings. In esports titles like Overwatch, you'll be able to hit 60 FPS at 1080p high settings without breaking a sweat. These types of frame rates gives this amazing bang for the buck. Now without wasting any more time, let's get right into the setup. For the CPU, we have the Pentium G4560 for $79. This is a popular budget CPU that comes clocked at 3.5 GHz and is not overclockable. This is also a dual-core processor that comes with hyperthreading, which gives it 4 solid threads. 4 threads is the current sweet spot in PC gaming, so this will be fine for gaming for a few years. When it comes to video editing, this will be able to push 1080p 60fps, which is great for people like small YouTubers. Now for the motherboard, we have the ASRock B250M HDV for $50. This is a decent mid-range micro ATX motherboard with everything you need, like 2 RAM slots, 6 SATA ports, and USB 3 headers. It's also compatible with Kabylake CPUs out of the box, which is necessary for the Pentium G4560 to work on here. So although it doesn't have any fancy features, it gets the job done. Now for the RAM, we have the Glowway 8GB set for $88. RAM prices have been going through the roof recently, however, 8GB is definitely the minimum now, so there's no point in skimping out on it. The RAM itself is clocked at 2400 MHz and includes 1 stick, which is fine. You can always throw in another stick later on if you need to, which is a reason of why building a PC is so convenient. But this 8GB stick should be fine for a while. And for the storage, we have the Western Digital 1TB hard drive for $47. This hard drive is plenty fast since it spins at 7200 RPM and has 64 MB of cache. It also features 1024 GB of storage for all of your storage needs. Western Digital is a reputable company that makes some great products, and this is no exception. For the graphics card, we have the MSI GT1030 for $90. This is a budget-oriented GPU that comes clocked at 1.25 GHz with a boost clock of 1.5 GHz. The 2GB of VRAM this has will suffice for lower-end 1080p gaming. The card itself doesn't look too bad, and the cooler should be able to dissipate enough heat for a decent overclock. Now this is targeted for budget 1080p gamers. Performance is playable across esports games, AAA titles, and everything in between. Honestly, you can't ask for more, especially in the current GPU market. Now for the case, we have the Roswell FBM-X1 for $29. This case has all the basics like USB 3 ports, audio jacks, and a couple drive bays. The chassis itself features some cable routing holes, as well as space behind the motherboard, which will help in cable management. This also has an acrylic side panel window, which is a luxury at this price point. Now for the power supply, we have the EVGA 450BT for $45. This PSU comes with quality components and has an 80+ bronze rating, which means that 85% of this PSU's power will be available for your PC rather than being turned into heat. EVGA makes some of the most reliable PSUs on the market, especially in the budget to mid-range sector, and this is no exception. For the operating system, we have Windows 10 Home for $30. Windows is a go-to choice for PC gamers. You can get Windows for this price on Reddit, Microsoft Software Swap, or on Kinguin.com. I personally bought a Windows 8 key from Reddit for $12 a couple years ago, and it still works fine even today. So based on my experience, I would highly recommend checking out Reddit Microsoft Software Swap. For the monitor, we have the BenQ GW2265HM for $89. 1080p is the most popular resolution for gaming, and this comes at that resolution. It also has some convenient features like an HDMI port and built-in speakers. This is going to be perfect for when you game at 1080p 60fps on this PC. Now last but not least, we have the keyboard and mouse, which is the Cooler Master Devastator 2 for $30. This keyboard features Cooler Master's mechanical technology. I would not count it as a mechanical keyboard, but I would say that it's an improvement over the completely membrane keyboards. It also comes in red, green, and blue variations, which is nice if you want some options. I personally have used this keyboard for a while, and I will say that it is very satisfactory for the price point. If you like these kinds of videos, make sure you check out my $400 or $500 gaming PC videos. Both are linked in the card section above. Also, I have a PC part picker link and Amazon affiliate links in the description. But yeah guys, that's all for today. If you liked the video, please be sure to hit the like button. If you didn't like it, please dislike this video and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.